the book is about, and then part of my presentation, whenever I do book signings, I like to encourage people and also to inspire people. A lot of people, the first question that a lot of people ask me when I write a book, when I publish my book, is like, "Oh, you wrote a book?" Like, yeah. What do you think the first question is? Anybody? Anybody? No. No. Hey, I wrote a book. How'd you do it? Oh, hey, you guys need to go out and buy the book. I'm just like, really? I'm like, the people that listen to this DJ, I mean, there are millions of people that listen to this radio station. So basically what he told the Atlanta population is, hey, it's okay, I condone this lifestyle. It's okay for these young ladies to go out and do whatever they need to do to get popular and to be known. So that was the first thing that really sparked. I'm like, wow, okay, watching TV and listening to the radio, that lifestyle is becoming more and more common, and it's more and more accepted. So my thing was like, okay, one of the things that I want to do is provide an alternative type of lifestyle for young adults, these young women that want to be pretty, that want to be successful and everything, without selling out, giving up your soul. So that's what really sparked me. I'm like, okay, what could I do? I'm like, because I know when I have kids, I don't want them to think that lifestyle is okay. Now I have two. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, 2 little girls. And every day, Daddy, am I pretty? Look at me, Dad, am I pretty? So I mean, and that's recurring. And I see it, with the little girls in our church. The older ones, they wear makeup and all the dress and everything. So I mean, I get it. I get that young women want to be pretty. Who doesn't want to be attractive? Start where it says EXT, and that means exterior Papa's House Thanksgiving Day on 120. We all good? Everybody knows their parts? All right, here we go. It's a festive occasion. Children are running in and out of the house. The older kids are sitting in the living room watching reality television. They are really entertained by what's going on. Not too much conversation is happening, but a lot of laughter. They only talk when there are commercials. Papa occasionally passes by. He continuously entertains his guests by offering them popcorn or something to drink. He goes outside to play with the younger kids. They are playing kickball. He gets tired and comes back into the house to chill out with the rest of the older kids and young adults. They talk about celebrities and how Jasmine is in the know. Suddenly, an entertainment report comes on and it discusses celebrity couples, which grabs everyone's attention. The chatter in the room doesn't completely stop until Jasmine's picture comes on the screen.
Rapper Yada Ya and video vixen Jasmine Greer make their strut on the red carpet Tuesday night at the MTV Video Awards. He has a pinstripe Christian frucus, and she has to have been the most beautiful woman that graced the red carpet that night. Many of you may not know, but Jasmine Greer made her debut Yada Death Trap video not too long ago, and recently she has been praised and criticized for her controversial videos with Yada. Insiders report that there has been an estimated 9 million downloads of a, let's say, a not-so-clean version of the Death Trap video, and there are talks of a sequel.
On a not-so-positive note on Jasmine, protests and more protests. The video vixen not only has received a lot of paparazzi photo ops, but a lot of news coverage on the protest of her being a bad role model for young women.
Cuts to the protest in downtown Atlanta.
Am I this part too? Okay. Not only has Jasmine been receiving attention from millions of men in America, she's been ridiculed by many, such as these protesters.
Cuts to random interviews on location of a protest.
I'm appalled at this type of nonsense is accepted in this day and time. Just years ago, women were fighting and equality. Now this is setting women back years. I really hate this and wish that things will change.
News anchor.
Me? Do you think they will?
Well, that's why we are
So we
out.
5 to 6 people.
Okay, that's a great way to do that. I think they could really. I got more out of it just in that little brief.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wow, I got a much better feel.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
We are here at the Book Suite in Columbus, Ohio. Man, it is off the hook. James, man, you've done an excellent job as far as promoting the book. We thank you so much. Again, my name is Al Smith, and this is Tisha Smith, and we wrote the book Death of a Butterfly.
He wrote it. I just sat
She inspired.
patiently.
The book is about a little girl that grows up in the Deep South. She's raised by her grandfather. Her mom is out in the streets, and she never knew her father. And the grandfather raised her. He's a butterfly farmer. What he does is he raises and releases butterflies at weddings and funerals. That's how he gets his money. He always explains the significance of always releasing the butterflies whenever they are at these events. Keeping a butterfly in captivity is like you're trying to control your own destiny. A lot of people think that they have control over their destiny, but they don't up to a certain point. So he explains the significance of always releasing the butterflies. You always want to be in God's will. You know, as time progresses, she becomes a teenager and becomes a little defiant, and she's gonna test his theory on that. And she gets mad at him one day, and she keeps the butterfly, and the story starts.